Welcome to Hollywood Hits, where we're catching you up on the biggest blockbusters, series new to streaming, and everything in between. I'm Denise Cabello, and joining us today is Walter Miranda with production company Open Set Studios. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited to pick your brain. Our production companies are collabing, so
yes.
collabs are always fun.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later, too, coming up, okay?
Okay.
Sounds
cool.
good. All right, well, stick with us because the stunning sci-fi thriller is coming to life on the big screen. Predator Badlands is in theaters now. Are you a sci-fi kind of guy?
Kind of, yeah.
Are you?
I've gotten into it like lately.
I do like this prosthetic I know it's a combo of like
Yeah, is it like
practical, but I know they did like put effort to make it as much as they could practical.
Welcome to the
Yeah, I'm curious like how much
dangerous
is
planet
real and how much is like CG on
Yeah.
his face.
universe.
It is a bit
Like clearly CGI.
no, they
everything.
put prosthetics on that elephant also.
Trying to kill you.
They got a real pterodactyl.
Yeah,
I need a
A
hand.
mutant pterodactyl.
and they cut
You're here to
Dakota.
See, this one's like gonna be kind of funny though.
Yeah, because of the
Hunting something.
dynamic, the like almost
can't be
like
killed.
buddy cop kind of dynamic between
Buddy cop,
them.
Okay.
It's an unexpected relationship.
Two opposing friends.
Forced to work together.
Two unlikely
We might not be
foes,
alone in this hunt.
but also kick ass. Oh yeah, monsters fighting robots. Who doesn't like that?
A lot of people do. Sci-fi's not at the top of my list
No,
of genres.
no.
No, I
Like if
appreciate
they
it.
do it right, if they get you, what got me was Rogue One.
Oh, okay.
Rogue One got me. I was like, yeah.
Wait, we're talking. Rogue One is Star Wars, right?
Star Wars, yeah, the one that was like its own like standalone.
Yeah.
Like
With
one.
who was in Rogue One? So, what'd you think? First impressions.
First impressions looks fun.
It
definitely
Fun.
looks fun.
yes.
Is it a riveting storyline that's gonna just capture you? Probably not.
It might be
But
though.
it might.
because
you might.
we were talking about the dynamic between the two leads is
Yes.
going for that offbeat relationship, the two foes set
Two
to
unlikely friends
having to
Yeah.
work together. So the leads of this film are Elle Fanning. She's from The Great, A Complete Unknown. And then you have the Predator character is Demetrius Schuster Koloamatangi. He's from New Zealand, so most of his projects are New Zealand projects. But
Cool.
he's in this one, and the movie was shot in New Zealand too. So that's a
Really?
cool
Okay.
way. The cool thing about this one is the balance between practical and CGI. So you saw
Yeah.
she was a robot that was cut in half. So they did a lot of experimenting with this on the best way to capture those moments. So they tried with straps and harnesses. They tried with a wheelbarrow. They tried like all of these different methods. And essentially what they did was he just gave her a piggyback ride the whole time. So they put her in blue tights and strapped them together and just kind of figured it out. And that was the way that they found was the best way to make this look.
Simplest
Yeah.
is best.
Right? What do you think about that balance?
If it's too much CGI, I feel like I'm watching a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
It's cartoons at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, am I gonna really have
Yeah.
feelings and emotional connection with a CGI character?
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather not. But I feel like we're kind of working back toward getting like more reality. It sounds weird to say, but more reality like back into movies.
Yeah. Well, here's a harrowing story. It's the Nuremberg trials. It's being told with an A-list cast. Nuremberg is in theaters now.
Justice Jackson,
Oh yes.
They captured Herman Goring alive.
what are they going to
Who,
do
Michael
with it?
Shannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are standing inside a secret military prison.
He's
it houses
very,
what's
very
left of the
talented.
Nazi high command.
He's got such a weird look.
Never do
Oh,
that
him
in my
too. He's
prison
great.
again.
From Mad Men.
Governments
Yeah.
of Russia, France, Great Britain,
Yeah,
and our
there's a lot
United
of stars
States
in
will
this
put
one.
these men on trial for their lives.
It can't be done. There's no international law to base the charges on.
The world needs to know what these men did.
Dr. Kelly, Central Command thinks you're some kind of hotshot head shrinker. You will inspect and
that's
ensure
Rami
the
Malek.
prisoner's mental health. The one you'll have to watch the closest is Goering.
He was appointed Hitler's successor in 1939 and is the highest-ranking German military officer of all time.
He's highly intelligent.
Charming and a narcissist.
I am going to
A lot of
escape
set
the
design in
hangman's
this
noose.
one.
Very sure of yourself.
No man has ever beaten me.
You want to know why it happened here? Because people let it happen.
And he's from. He's been on the right.
will be considered utter defeat. You have to
Yeah,
be
Woodall.
flawless.
He's been in a few things.
I'm going to put
He's
her
in
and
White
Gary on the
Lotus?
stand, and I'm going to make him tell the world what
The
he
guy that
did.
he pushed. The guy that got pushed.
Are you going to defend yourself?
What would you have me say?
About the truth for once.
I am
I
a
don't know which
prisoner
one you're
because
talking
you violated the
Oh.
trust.
Not because
But
you're
what-
morally
what-
superior.
what-
I know more about
Season
this
of
man
White
than
Lotus,
anyone
the
else on the
most
planet.
recent
You're
one?
walking into a trap.
Number 2. No, the first one.
In
He's
Hawaii.
the cousin, or like the nephew that lures the chick.
We are able
He's like
to
hanging
do
out
away
with the daughter
with
of
domestic
someone.
tyranny only
And it turns
when
out he's
we
gay
make
or
all
something.
men
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
answerable
Yes.
to
I'm
the
with you
law.
now. That is season
So
2.
that it can never
That's
happen
season two.
again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what's that about?
Okay, so this one's an intense retelling of the Nuremberg trials. You've got this ridiculously talented cast. You have Rami Malek, who's one of my favorite actors, Russell Crowe. You saw Colin Hanks. You saw Michael Shannon. You saw Leah Woodall. Like tons of just an A-list pack cast, telling this really charged story. So I think you need all of that star power behind it. But it's based on a book. The book was called The Nazi and the Psychiatrist. And so it's that relationship between Rami Malek's character, who's a psychiatrist, and Russell Crowe's character, who was Hitler's right-hand man. These stories need to be told, and I think telling through film is such a powerful way to tell a
We
story
need to
like
remind
that.
people that Nazis were in fact bad.
They were,
people.
yes. We should. I mean, I didn't think we needed to remind
worth
people
repeating,
that, but we should.
I think.
Yes.
Like that could be a documentary, or it could
Yeah.
be like a really powerful story.
Ooh,
and I think
good
like
point.
telling a story that's so factually based is really tough.
Yeah.
To make it entertaining and like, captivating and stuff. So that's a heavy lift for sure, but it looks
Ooh,
really good.
That's a good point you bring up, though. Documentary versus like dramatic retelling. Which
Yeah.
one do you prefer?
I don't know, like Band of Brothers, that was all like super factually based,
Yeah.
but like super entertaining the way they did it. So depends on how they do it.
Yeah, this one looks like it's done well.
Yeah.
It's worth the watch for sure.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so we got to know a little bit of your perspective on sci-fi and documentary versus dramatic retelling, but let's get to know you a little bit more, okay? You're with us this whole show, so let's dive into Walter's brain a little bit
Okay.
more after the break. Welcome back to Hollywood Hits. Now, Walter Miranda from Open Set Studios is joining us this show, so let's get to know him. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
Hey, quick tie-in. We got to tell everybody. Marshall.
We went to high school
Rams.
together.
We went to high school together.
And you were on the dance team or cheerleader?
I was a cheerleader.
Cheerleader.
Yeah, you
That's
can
right.
tell by my enthusiasm.
Oh yeah, exactly. I was the manager for the cheerleaders and dance team. I think that's like how we got to know each other.
Is it for real?
Yeah, I was like y'all's like glorified water boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I knew we went to high school together, but that's like bringing back tons of memories. How funny.
I always forget that was even like part of my high school like career. I was
Okay,
like, oh,
wait,
yeah.
but how did you go from like manager of the Spirit Squads to production companies?
A long
and
winding road.
Production studio owner. Tell us about
Yeah.
Open Set Studios and like your production journey.
Sure. Yeah. Well, first of all, Open Set Studios is a production studio here in San Antonio, and I just opened up in February, so it's awesome, and it's actually like the biggest studio in the city right now.
Wow.
So kind of
Nice.
proud about that.
Yeah.
Proud about that.
Yeah.
But so when I was, working for the Spirit Squad, I had a flair for theater. So I was always like a theater kid at heart. And so basically I'll try to nutshell this story, but I dropped out of Texas State to go to LA to become an actor. And as I was making my way through like the acting world, I found myself on set more like as a PA, like camera assistant. Because I was like, you know, if I'm here and I don't have any roles right now, I might as well get on set as something
and be working. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I'd met like talent managers that way. And I networked. It's the like best way to network.
Yeah.
Just get on set. So 2014, like I kind of threw in the towel. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not making it. I'm not going to be the next Johnny Depp. I'll just, you know, sack it up and go home. So I kind of threw in the towel, but I had like all this like production experience. Like I was on reality shows, game shows, like feature films, commercials, all that. And then I came back for another year after going to Seattle for a little bit. And my first gig, I was doing location scouting and it was with Jake Paul. It was a Jake Paul EA Sports commercial where they're like driving Lamborghinis and stuff. And I was like, okay, maybe I don't have to be an actor. Like this is still fun.
Yeah.
You know, production world's still cool even if you're not in front of the camera. And then my next gig, I was on Transformers Bumblebee. I was a PA. Yeah. And I was like, this is the coolest job like ever. Like it was so fun. And I was like, okay, maybe like I should just kind of stick around and see where this goes. But 2018, I moved back home. I was kind of like done with it for a little bit. And then I started my own production company called Miranda Media. So I've been a videographer for the past 6 years, 2019, 2020, essentially. And since then I've been getting like a temperature, like a read on like the San Antonio film industry. Yeah. And I was like, well, what's it really like out here? Like, can you survive in film here? And clearly you can. And I found a lot of other people that were, and I was like, okay, so there is an industry here. Yeah. And then I started Production Club where we meet like every couple months. It's like a filmmaker mixer. And that's actually where I met Jay and
Producer Jay.
Shout Jay. Out. and so I met a lot of other people that way. And in that time, in the last 6 years, I've been to a handful of the studios here. And I was like, man, like we need like a big old studio. Yeah. You know, just drive up, open the doors, soundstage, get to work kind of deal. Where a lot of them were just kind of like, you know, privately owned or like a little small. It was hard to get like a crew of like 40 people in. Yeah. And because that's what I was like used to in LA. And I was like, well, let's just give it a shot. So I started shopping warehouses, got the money. That was the big thing. Yeah. I started shopping for warehouses before I even had like money secured. I was like, let's just see what it feels like to just walk around a warehouse and like be like, oh, not this one, next. Like, you know? Yeah. And and like every warehouse I kind of imagine like, okay, hair and makeup would go here, psych wall there, sets there, podcast there, and I was like building it in my head till I found like the right one.
And that's what Open Set Studios kind of does it all, right? Like you've got a space for whatever production need you can imagine.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
We cater to like commercial shoots, a lot of music videos. We can do like anything on a white psych wall. We had Space Force come through. We had a giant brand that I can't mention or talk about. Ooh. But they came through with a crew of like
exclusive. Yeah. Well, but lack thereof,
actually.
That's cool.
And we have 2 podcast sets. Yeah. We have an interrogation room set that I'm turning into a hospital room set.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be coming soon.
Versatile.
And then we have a content room that I'm going to I just like last night in my head, I was like, that's what I want to do with it. Because I'm kind of like still building it. And I was like, got it. I think I know what I want to do now. But it's been crazy. Cool. It's been a wild journey. And
you've had this long journey taking you in different aspects of production, in front of the camera, behind the camera. You've acted a little bit. And it's really cool to hear your story because so many people out there are experiencing the same thing. So it's like, you know, find where you can make it in and then go for it. Yeah. Right? So question for you, with your studio here in San Antonio, how important do you think it is for collabing in the production industry? Like because you talked about like going when you were on your quest to be an actor and then getting on sets and just learning the set world, right?
Yeah.
And having those connections, the networking. So like, how important is collaboration for production in South Texas?
I think it's massive.
Yeah.
That's what.
Do you think it's underutilized as well?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I think there are a lot of people collaborating. Like, I mean, there's two ways. I mean, there's a lot of ways to skin that cat, but like say we're just local filmmakers and we want to get a project done, and like, hey, if you help me on mine, I'll help you on yours.
Yeah.
Like, that's huge. You know, like if you help me edit mine, I'll help like light yours.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's really big. And but also like from production company to production company, if you guys can like team up on a gig together rather than thinking of each other as like competition. Be like, hey, like no one here is like that big of a fish where they couldn't use extra help.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's one reason why a lot of like production companies and like shoots don't come here, is because we don't have the manpower like solidified. But take two production companies, put them together, come on. Like, and the talent's there too.
Do you see the shift changing like recently? I feel like the idea of like, we're competitors, we're not going to help each other is a little bit, kind of getting past it a little bit. Do you think that the industry is like changing to be more collaborative?
I think in small pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know definitely like with Production Club, that's our whole thing. Like, we're like, hey, you know, if you're new, like we encourage like people that have already been to go talk to the new people and ask them what they do. Like, who are you? What do you do? All that stuff. And we've had like a bunch of people like team up and collaborate on stuff that they wouldn't have done otherwise, which is really cool. So I get to see it firsthand from that. And also like, I personally have like asked people like, hey, I have an idea for a spec shoot. I want to make like a fake Lexus commercial. Yeah. Here's the idea. If you 4 guys want to work on it with me, I'll help you on your spec shoot to like, so we can all level up. Yeah. You know, and I'm seeing people like, I have a good amount of friends that all help each other out and stuff. And I think it is changing. And it has to, like, cause no man's an island or woman is an island.
Thank you for the inclusion. But I would imagine like your theater background, your acting background is kind of opened up your love of movies and film and television, right? Okay, so this is a very important question in my opinion. It says a lot about you. What is your favorite movie? What is your favorite series?
Oh man, you actually have one of them right there, Snatch.
Okay.
That's like, I've watched that movie so many times. And then my other favorite one is, I would say, probably number 1, I would have to say, is like Fight Club.
Okay.
Like, I know it's like, I don't know how it got branded. I get how it got branded like a bro movie. Yeah. But like, it's an movie. Airtight story. Like the storyline and like it like takes you on this emotional roller coaster. And and it like shaped the way I like thought about stuff. Like, 'cause, you know, it deals with like, you know, giving the finger to authority and like, you know, being your own person, thinking for yourself, getting out of the rat race. And like, I think that's why I avoided the rat race, honestly.
Because you watched this movie.
Because of Fight Club. Which goes to show like what movies kind of can do.
True.
To you.
Do you have a favorite series?
Oh man.
Mine is The Office.
The Office?
Producer Jay's Community.
Oh, Community's so good. Dang it, Jay.
He's excited you said that.
I would say right now is The Boys.
Oh.
Yeah, The Boys, probably followed by Fallout.
Okay.
I loved Fallout. That was really, really good.
Yeah.
And then I'll admit it, White Lotus.
So good.
It's so good. It's beautiful.
What's his name? Baby Billy from The Righteous Gemstones. What's his real name?
Adam?
Yeah. Hold on, stand by. Jay's looking it up.
Oh, Walter Goggins.
Walter Goggins. Hey, Walter. That's right.
Yeah.
Walter Goggins is in Fallout, right?
Yes.
And then he's in White Lotus.
Killing it.
Yeah.
killing
He's
it.
a great
and he's a
actor.
Walter, so
And
I'm
he's
like
a
really proud of
Walter.
him.
Yeah.
You know,
All Walters unite.
he's bringing us
Well,
up.
okay, here's a question for you then. Would you pick Walter Goggins to play you if you had a biopic about your life?
Easy.
Who would be the actor? Would it be Walter Goggins? Someone else?
I might do Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, I can see that.
That would be dope.
That's
That
a
would,
good
I think
pick.
he could figure it out.
That's a good
He's
pick.
he's like one of the smartest actors, I think.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah.
That's a good. Both.
And then Edward Norton when I get older.
Okay.
Like my older version.
You have it all planned out. I love it. Okay, well, Sydney Sweeney is playing a professional boxer in this bio sports drama. Christy is in theaters now.
I think I found my thing. I bet most people go their entire lives and they don't even know what their thing is.
You the world champion right now. You think you what makes the world turn. But one day you're gonna wake up and realize that it turns just fine without you.
There's no Christy Martin without me.
I need help, Mama. He's angry at me all the time.
Oh, Christy. You sound crazy.
If you leave me, I'll kill you.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, have I got a treat for you.
Stick around because Robert Pattinson and Jennifer Lawrence are together on the big screen. We'll tell you all about it next. Welcome back to Hollywood Hits. Now, this emotional story is told with two A-list actors. Robert Pattinson and Jennifer Lawrence are starring in Die My Love in theaters now. So you haven't seen this trailer?
She don't like her eggs all runny.
I already love it.
Yeah.
Her nose at money. She gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby. I'm her honey. I'm never gonna let
Is this going to be a horror movie? I feel like
Yes.
this is how horror movies start out now.
It's
I don't do that.
it's the real horrors that motherhood
Stuck
brings.
between wanting to do something
So
and not wanting
horror
to
movie
do
in the fact that yes,
Uh-oh.
anything at all.
what your brain can do to you
Is that what it's really
horrifying.
like?
Where are you now?
Postpartum
Illinois?
depression is pretty intense. Yeah.
It's probably worse when you're a redneck.
It's probably worse than a
When was the
redneck
last time
living
you
in the
had
middle of
sex?
nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere.
Rough guess.
Things have been,
The horrors of relationships.
Where's your book going, by the way?
Main character is about to batter her husband to death with a hammer.
Shut
It reminds me of Blue Valentine. But like,
know that one.
Oof. That's a beautiful movie. That's top 3. I
Blue
think.
Valentine?
Yeah.
Who's in that one?
Ryan Gosling and Rachel
If you're having a hard
I
time,
feel fine.
McGowan or something. Not Rachel Adams, maybe.
That's The Notebook. Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams.
No,
Blue Valentine.
not Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Gosling.
Michelle Williams.
Michelle Williams. Oh no.
Jennifer Lawrence, like, she shines for me in that kind of role. And she, of course, is an Academy Award winner for Silver Linings Playbook. Then
True.
you've got Robert Pattinson, who is going to be in the Odyssey. He's going to be in the Batman Part 2, and he's rumored to be in Dune Part 3.
What?
It's basically confirmed, but not officially confirmed, but we'll see him. Do you like those kinds of movies where you're just like,
Oh yeah. That first like opening shot, I was like sold.
yeah.
And that's how you know
What
it's
was
gonna
it
be
about
good.
the shot?
It just seemed real. They're in a truck driving down the road. They're not made up.
Uh-huh.
They're just like, they seem like normal people. in a normal like interaction,
Yeah.
and you're pulling me in already.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then it turns into a, relationship nightmare, looks like.
Which
or I don't know.
Some
but-
relationships do turn into
Which
nightmares.
is also true, yeah.
But okay, here's another one for you. It's a new biographical series. It's all about our 20th president. See the story of President James Garfield in Death by Lightning, streaming now on Netflix.
There is an energy in the air. We're on
Michael
the
Shannon
precipice
again.
of
He's
something
back.
Desperately exciting.
And that's Matthew McFadden. I
made a vow
love him.
to end the rot in our party.
President James Garfield!
All I want is to be a part
So
of
he's
it.
from. Do you watch Succession?
My name is
No.
Charles
Succession?
Guiteau.
Oh, you need to put that one on your list.
What line of work are you
It's
in?
a good one.
Politics.
Jim, you're their leader. Your job is to
Is that
inspire
John
hope.
Hamm?
Perhaps I can't change anything.
You will not run from the battle. Now go show those bastards who we are.
Do you know anything about Garfield, President Garfield?
Oh yeah, I read all his books.
Who is this man? What is he doing here?
Big fan of his books.
You are a seeker, an
Why I say that is because like this is being touted as like the untold story or the forgotten story, like because nobody
How I can be great.
remembers him.
Men like us, we have to claw.
Jay
They should
knows
probably
something.
do this for every president.
They really should.
There's 56 of them.
Yeah.
There is a greater
57.
destiny out there for me.
What is the one thing you know about him, Jay?
This will show him. And the rest.
My name will be known one day.
Years
Oh,
from now, we will be
nice.
judged by
Jay's
what we do in this
Fact
moment.
that he knows about President Garfield. Prior to Trump, he was the only one that was president, then didn't get a second term right away until like a gap between the two terms. And this style of
Who the fuck is Charles Guiteau?
This style of retelling is really popular on Netflix right now. That's what these kind of films and series do for me. It makes me excited about something that I otherwise would not have cared to find out about, right? And so
it's
like
way more fun to learn that way about like a congressional law that was passed and there was all this upheaval and it's like, okay, cool, but
yeah, I mean,
show me.
So this one is the retelling of President James Garfield, our 20th president, and he's being played by Michael Shannon, who we just saw in Nuremberg.
Love it.
And then you also have Matthew McFadden, who is playing his counterpart and the one who essentially, spoiler alert, assassinates him.
I think we can gather that.
We knew that, right?
very end.
But he was Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice. He was also in Succession, which is a great series as well.
I was saying I think all presidents should have a biopic like that.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Even just like a shorter one. But like, who was this guy?
Yeah.
Like,
let's
what
get
did he
to know
do?
him.
How did he get in office?
Yeah. That's not the only series new to streaming, but we're going to share more after the break. Welcome back to Hollywood Hits. All show long, we've been joined by Walter Miranda of Open Set Studios. We just finished talking about a new series to streaming called Death by Lightning. So I'm curious, what are you streaming right now? What you watching?
I'm on the last episode of the last season of The Boys on Prime.
The new season will come out next year for that one.
Yes, cannot wait. And also can't wait for Fallout to come out.
Okay.
I keep checking to see when it's going to come out. And
We'll keep you updated here on Hollywood Hits.
Yeah. But yeah, The Boys is great. It like kills your darlings, which I think is a really like fun way of storytelling.
Okay.
Where they set up a trope, they set up like a common storyline, and then they like zig when you think they're gonna zag.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man, like you killed the guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we thought he was gonna be in there the whole time.
Yeah,
Like,
I like that a lot.
yeah.
Okay, I think this one might do that too. There's a new series streaming on Apple TV Plus called Pluribus. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Pluribus.
Right? Yeah.
E pluribus unum.
Hey, there you go. Okay, well, this one is about the most miserable person on earth must save the world from happiness.
Oh God.
So yeah,
That
so
sounds
trippy. I think it's gonna be a lot of zigs when when we think they're going to zag. So that one's going to be on Apple TV Plus. A new one to Paramount Plus is called Crutch, and this one's with Tracy Morgan.
What?
He's back. We haven't seen him in such a long time.
Oh, bring him back.
I love seeing Tracy Morgan on
Tracy
screen.
Morgan.
He's so funny, so you know it's going to be full of laughs. And then there's another one on Peacock called All Her Fault. This one's with Sarah Snook, who is in Succession. We just talked about that one not too long ago, but she takes her son to a play date and then goes to pick the son up, and the location where she's told to go, the woman that lives at that house is like, I don't know who you are or your son is. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
So it's a nightmare, but for some reason, we love watching those shows. Do you like that feeling?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
If I can avoid it, I will. But a lot of times it's like, oh, but I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
You know, like any show or like horror film that makes you afraid of like a common everyday thing, it's just, I hate it, but it's like hard to look away.
Yeah,
you know?
but additional shout outs that we have. Frankenstein is now streaming on Netflix. That one had a short stint in theaters, but now you can watch it on Netflix. And then Wicked, One Wonderful Night. That one's getting us ready for Wicked Part 2.
Oh, man.
That one's going to be on Peacock.
I
and
loved
it's
Wicked.
the stars singing Wicked songs. I'm so excited.
Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
I cried at the end of Wicked. Like a baby. When she hit that note.
Yes.
And was like, I'll be like in the West or whatever that line is. My heart just.
Can I be honest with you? That is the appropriate response to watching Wicked. Yes, Walter.
Yeah.
Hey, no judgment here.
I couldn't help it. I was helpless.
You are in a safe space. But Wicked Part 2, Wicked for Good, is going to be out in theaters pretty soon, and we're going to be talking about it right here on Hollywood Hits. So get caught up with us on our social media. You can watch our entire show on YouTube, and you can hear our entire show on our podcast. Walter, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You can connect with Walter through our social media as well. For Hollywood Hits, Walter has joined us. I'm Denise Cabello. We'll see you next week.